Welcome back. This is the YouTube channel where soft growth meets financial clarity, and where we rebuild ourselves with honesty, grace, and zero shame. I recently turned 30, and I don't know what it is about this age, but it makes you look at your life differently, especially your relationship with money. I don't know about you, but my 20s felt fast and chaotic. I was trying things, guessing things, surviving things. And generally, I can say I had an awesome life, and I am grateful for that decade because I learned many lessons along the way. I stepped into my 30s recently, and for me, it's about intentionality. Intentionality when it comes to learning and unlearning habits, beliefs, and in stories I've been carrying around money, and how many of them were never mine to keep. So lately, I've been unlearning. Unlearning the financial fears I grew up with. Unlearning the pressures I placed on myself. Unlearning the habits that kept me in survival mode. Unlearning the expectations that never fit the woman I'm becoming. And today, I want to share some of those things with you. Not because I've figured everything out, but because awareness is part of the journey. And sometimes hearing someone else's story helps you understand your own, and I hope mine speaks to someone. And again, everything I am going to share is just my experience, not financial advice. If you ever need personalized guidance, speak to a licensed financial professional who can look at your specific situation. So these are the 10 things I'm unlearning in my 30s, financially, emotionally, and quietly. The first thing I am unlearning is the idea that being good with money means never messing up. In my 20s, I really believed financially responsible people were perfect. No mistakes, no getting off track, no oops, I forgot. But newly 30, I'm learning something humbling and freeing. You can be aware, intentional, and still mess up. That doesn't make you irresponsible. It makes you human. The second idea I am unlearning is success is measured by lifestyle. You know, growing up, a lot of us thought success had to be loud. Like, if you didn't have the designer bag, the vacations, the soft life aesthetics on Instagram, then you weren't doing well. The older I get, the more I realize real success doesn't need noise. Real success is having the freedom to do whatever you want to do at whatever time and wherever. Success, too, doesn't have to be extreme. It can sound like, I'm good this month. It looks like peace in your home. It feels like having options. It feels like tapping your card without holding your breath. The third thing I am unlearning is the guilt around wanting a financially peaceful life. As immigrants, we're accustomed to be grateful to everything life throws at us in these beautiful foreign countries. Even stress, even struggle, even encouraging ourselves to be satisfied with those bare minimum jobs. You know, as immigrants, we carry a type of guilt that a lot of people don't talk about. Most of us immigrated for better, and most of us were raised on sacrifice, or even immigrated on sacrifice. We watched our parents work jobs they didn't love, accept whatever life that was available, and survive quietly. I mean, the struggle was real, for those who can relate. So when we start wanting a financially peaceful life, a life where we are not constantly stressed or calculating or struggling, it almost feels wrong. If you can relate, you can agree. It sometimes feels like asking for too much. It feels like we are being ungrateful. It feels like we are living the life our parents didn't get a chance to live because they made a sacrifice for us. Have you ever gone for a vacation and blocked all your family members abroad from viewing your timeline? Yes, that kind of feeling is what I am talking about. But newly 30, I'm unlearning that guilt. Wanting peace doesn't mean I am rejecting where I am coming from. It does not mean I don't appreciate the sacrifices that got me here. It means I'm done living in survival mode. I am learning that financial peace is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's not selfish to want to breathe. It's not greedy to want stability. It's not disrespectful to want a softer life than the one you grew up watching. And honestly, The whole point of immigration was to give the next generation a chance to live better. So, I am releasing the guilt of choosing peace, not just for me, but for the version of my family that prayed for this opportunity. The fourth thing I am unlearning as newly 30-year-old is the pressure to look successful, even on the days I don't actually feel successful. You know, that quiet pressure we put on ourselves to look like we're doing well? To seem like we have everything together? To post like life is smooth, even when we're still figuring things out? It's that feeling that says, let me look stable, even if I am broken. Let me look confident, even if I'm still freaking out. Let me look financially okay, even if I'm still figuring things out. A lot of us grew up thinking we had to perform success before we actually earned it. Because looking successful made people respect you. Because looking like you had your life together kept the questions and the judgment away. But honestly, newly 30, I'm learning that real financial awareness is not Instagram friendly. Sometimes success is messy. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's happening behind the scenes with no one clapping. If you've been there before, you can agree that the pressure to look okay is very expensive. It drains your money. It drains your energy. It drains your peace. So I'm unlearning that. I don't have to look successful to be growing. I don't have to prove anything before I'm ready. I don't have to dress my progress up for the internet. The success I'm building right now might not look cute on camera, but it feels real. It feels honest. And it feels like something that's actually mine. The fifth idea I am unlearning is the belief that helping everyone financially is love. A lot of us grew up thinking that if someone needed something, and we had it, we were supposed to give. No questions asked, no boundaries, just give. Because we are good people, and that's what good people do. That's what loyal friends do. That's what family does. Some of us even grew up being the responsible one. The one people called whenever they were short, stuck, or struggling. And after a while, you start to believe that giving until it hurts is love, that emptying yourself is generosity, that burning yourself out financially is being loyal. Now I'm unlearning the pressure to rescue everyone. Helping people is beautiful, but not when it costs you your peace, not when it leaves you stressed, not when it puts you behind, not when you're rescuing people at the expense of your own stability. Because here's the truth. If you're drowning, you can't save anyone. Sometimes the most loving thing you can say is, I care about you, but I can't carry this for you. Love isn't always yes. Love isn't always fixing, funding, or saving. Love can be boundaries. Love can be honesty. Love can be stepping back so someone can learn responsibility for themselves. I'm unlearning the belief that helping everyone financially is love, and learning that loving people doesn't mean abandoning myself. The sixth thing I am unlearning is the emotional panic I inherited around money. A lot of us didn't grow up in peaceful homes when it came to finances. We grew up hearing arguments when bills were due. Some of us grew up in homes where money was a trigger. Bills meant tension. Expenses meant stress. So now, even as adults, we carry the same reaction. An unexpected bill pops up, and suddenly we are in survival mode again, even if our situation is different now. It's like our bodies remember fears from years ago. We are not reacting to the bill. We are reacting to the memory of how money used to feel in our homes. Newly 30, I'm learning my financial life doesn't have to echo that past. Not everything is an emergency. Not every moment requires panic. And I am also learning something softer. Sometimes it's not the numbers that scare us. It's the stress we witnessed. It's the pressure we absorbed without realizing. So now I am learning to separate my reality from the past and staying calm before I make any decision. The seventh thing I am unlearning is the habit of pretending I'm okay financially when I'm not. So many of us grew in environments where you never admitted you were struggling. You just smiled, showed up and made it look like everything was fine, even when it wasn't. And somewhere along the line, pretending became normal. Could be something like acting like you're stable because you don't want anyone to worry or judge. As immigrants especially, there's this pressure to look settled, to show people back home that you are doing well, to prove that coming abroad was worth it. So even the months that feel heavy, you hide it. Now I'm unlearning financial pretense. Pretending is expensive, emotionally and financially. The thing with life is, peace is not applauded, but believe me, it is cheaper. And honestly, it is okay not to be okay financially sometimes. The truth is, you are not the only one trying to figure out things. So I'm unlearning the habit of pretending. I am learning to be honest with myself, gentle with myself, and proud of myself, even when I am still rebuilding. The 8th belief I am unlearning is I can have everything I want all at once. In my 20s, I thought I could have everything I wanted right away. If I worked hard, then I felt that I deserved that lifestyle to match the work of my hands. What I didn't realize is that kind of thinking slowly got me living above my means. And the thing about living above your means, you just don't see it coming. Because it starts with one major purchase, followed by a tiny upgrade 2 months later, and before you realize it, at the end of the year, you have been chasing peace through purchases instead of planning through it. But newly 30, I'm learning that I don't need everything at once. I just need a plan. I am also learning to keep myself in check by reminding myself I am not saying no to myself forever, but I am saying not right now, so that I can build something sustainable. The 9th thing I am unlearning is the fear of speaking about money. For the longest time, I wanted to talk about it. I had the passion and the heart to educate others, but I held back because I wasn't where I wanted to be financially. I thought I needed to have everything figured out before I could help anyone else. I thought I needed to be stable and fully put together. And that belief held me back for some time. Now, newly 30, I'm learning that growth is nothing to hide. I have realized that you don't have to have it all figured out to start the money conversation. Sharing while you're still learning is what makes it real, and it helps others feel less alone in their journey. I'm unlearning the idea that you need to be financially flawless before you can talk about finances. You don't have to wait until you're rich. You don't have to wait until you're debt-free. You don't have to wait until life feels perfect. Because the truth is, most people relate more to the journey than the destination. So now, I choose to speak about financial awareness from where I am, not from where I think I should be. I know I educate people on financial awareness, but I'm also human, still learning, still unlearning, still rebuilding parts of my mindset, and that's okay. You can grow and teach at the same time. You can help others while you help yourself. You can speak from experience, not perfection. I'm unlearning the fear of talking about money and replacing it with honesty, because the conversation matters, even when the journey isn't finished. And finally, number 10. I am unlearning the lie that I'm too late to build the life I want. Everyone knows this one right here. I don't know who told us that everything meaningful was supposed to be figured out in our 20s. The career, the stability, the travel, the money. But newly 30, I'm learning the opposite. It is never too late to learn yourself. It is never too late to shift your mindset about money. It is never too late to change your relationship with money. It is never too late to rebuild your life into something that feels meaningful. Life doesn't stop growing at 30. Dreams don't have deadlines. And peace doesn't check your age before it arrives. I've seen people restart at 35, and others live their best life at 60. So why am I rushing myself? I'm unlearning the lie that I'm supposed to have everything figured out already. I'm unlearning the belief that my timing is wrong. I'm unlearning the pressure to match anyone else's pace. Right now, in this moment, I am still able to grow, to heal, to learn financial awareness, to build confidence, to create a life I'm proud of. I'm not late. I'm just beginning in my own timing. And that's more than enough. My 30s are not going to be about perfection. They're about honesty, about calming the noise and learning to build peace on my own terms. If you're unlearning too, you're not behind. You're becoming financially self-aware, and that's a powerful place to grow from. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If this spoke to you, subscribe. We are growing slowly, and that's enough. I'll see you in my next video.